From tiny barrels to massive cities and mega structures, most things you can think of in CG can be created using these three meshes. I'm going to show you how to visually break down any objects you want to create into simpler forms so that you can start with and build your way to the final render. I'm going to be using Blender, but it's all the same for every software. Looking around your room right now or moving around your city, you can see that most things are made of cylinders and cubes. The wheel of any vehicle are cylinders, the house are basically cubes, the phone in your hand is a cube with curved edges. Well, you're going to be creating a lot of things you don't see every day or have in your room. That's why gathering reference is key. You should look for images of the object from all angles to have a clear visual representation of what you want to create with all the details. I usually use the software PureRef to create a mood board for any project I'm working on, and it's free. After you've gathered enough references, you will start off with the simplest primitive closest to the object. For example, a marker. In this case, the primitive closest to it is a cylinder. Then scaling the cylinder along the X and Y axis will give form to the object, and adding a few loop cuts and extruding the cylinder, you've got the basic shape of the marker. Let's take it up a notch by combining two shapes together and create a skateboard. Looking at it, you can see a plane and 4 cylinders. The plane is scaled on the Y-axis to make it longer, and the ends are extruded and raised up a bit. Then the whole form is extruded to give thickness here, and 4 cylinders are added to complete the basic form. At first glance, this bumblebee model feels daunting, but looking closely, you can see that it's all made of cubes and cylinders. The wheels are cylinders, here is a cylinder, the doors are cubes that are cut perfectly, and other primitive that you can notice all over this model. At first daunting, but now you can see. You can also see that I'm doing the same thing for the model that I'm creating here. It looks like a cube, and I'm just blocking everything out before adding the details. You should always aim to bring your models and all parts of it to a blocking stage first, before adding different level of details to those parts equally, instead of spending an insane amount of time working on the details on just one part of your model, trying to get that to a very high resolution. Create your art in stages or passes. This will help you create form and get proportion right early on. What I see a lot of beginners do is right after the glorious donut tutorial, I already want to model a car. Even though I haven't modeled a car yet. If you pick small projects, then gradually increase the difficulty level as you complete them. This will also help you break out from the tutorial chain that you keep finding yourself in. You should study the fundamental of the tutorial, that is, how they did what they did. The goal to modeling anything is how well you can break down any objects from complex to a simple form or shape that you can start from and see the roadmap to the final render. The purpose of this video was to make you stimulate your visual mind when looking at anything you want to recreate. And if you are doing this as a regular exercise, you will get better at visualizing exactly what you want to create.